Okay guys, this video is gonna be a bike review video. This is my bike Tracker 400 from Triumph, and this bike approximately has 39 bhp and 32 Nm of torque. The Triumph people say the torque will be most strong, like 90% of torque will be available at 5000 rpm or 3000 rpm. I forgot what they told. Yeah, this is not gonna be a professional video, this is gonna be ownership video, stuff like that. I own this bike for like a week and I need to make a video, that's why I'm doing this. So, yes, this is my bike. And okay, the thing is, how I got this bike is, it's simple. I asked my mom and eventually she got me this bike. It's a short story. The long story is of I think 24 to 25, 2024 to 25, and now it's 2026 of May. Yep, I got this bike after 2 years of waiting next to my mom. I have this bike now, and the thing is, first I did not thought of buying this particular bike because this bike is not even launched yet, not even global. In India, this bike launched like a month ago, like April 20 something. Right, the new engine 350, 349cc engine. The one thing I love about I love this bike, but the one specific thing I love about this bike is the exhaust and the power, of course. Like, with the power, it's really nice to have low and torque. In traffic, you don't need to pull the clutch with this. No, the low and torque is that much you don't stall the bike that easily. If you stall this bike, you are no pro max. That's how easy to ride this bike. Yeah, that doesn't mean it's super beginner friendly. The bike is still a heavy, aggressive posture, and the top end is really high. And the main reason I bought this bike for is the engine. Like the previous 400cc engine will be like long stock engine, so the pull will be not so much. The torque will be super nice on that bike, but in this particular bike, the bike will be a little bit peppier. Like it tries up the speeds like 0 to 100 in a little tiny bit faster. The bike will feel little peppier like a KTM. Oh, my review of this bike, and let's get to the point. How I got this bike. First, the first bike in my mind from bought for buying must be because it's kind of a maintenance bike and retro. I like retro bikes more than not more than. It's easy to convince your mom, your family to buy a retro bike. It's a lot of power, but the classic don't have that much power. That machine is fully on torque, and that machine is basically for 80-90 kilometers. But this bike can easily cross at 110, 120. I love this bike, man. The thing is, after classic, I tested the classic, and before mom, I thought of buying a classic. I'd be like, okay, let's get the second-hand classic before put a new bike. I don't want to spend too much of amount money, and then she be like, "You're gonna buy, just buy a new good one." It's not a good idea to buy a second-hand bike, and she agrees to buy a new classic. And I am being me. I want a little bit faster bike, a little bit more BHP, so I went for a Goila 450. That like kind of same shot, but not same. Like 40 BHP and 40 Newton meter of torque. Literally tiny bit difference. The price is also very close to this one. That bike approx 23 lakhs 28,000. This is like 310. The main reason I got this time is they are better, they are reliable service and reliable parts you can get from them, and etc. Triumph is just a more reliable and more powerful version of Mari. That doesn't mean I don't love Mari. Before before I was thinking of buying this particular bike, my eyes is on the GT650, second-hand GT650. I love that bike though. The only reason I got this bike is this is quite reliable, and my mom likes it. That's a big reason to buy this bike. And lower plainess, it is little bit less tall, so my mom can easily get up and leave, and I can take a long ride on it. It's better, and that's it, guys. This is my review of this bike. This is very reliable, very nice bike, and I love the Boran also. This particular Boran was, before I got this bike, I was watching Instagram reels. In that Instagram reels, there will be a guy named X Scrambler. That dude, big scrambler, the big time bikes like the 1200cc or 900, I don't know specific model, but he has a same, this handlebar, and not same, the feel is the same, like this Boran and this handlebar, the silver one, and it just looks the same. Yeah, that's it for today's video. Today's video might be a little bit boring, I'm sorry, but after 2 or 3 videos, the video quality will be improved, and I will be much more engaged to talking to the camera. I was a little bit rusty in front of camera. I started a little bit. It improved that. I will improve that. I will improve it. The videos will be better. The videos will be better and better. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. See you in the next video. Bye.